done an excellent job. They're getting a lot of reps right now, and so we just keep going, and nothing changes.
Have you seen improvement in Niall Davis's game since he's been here?
I have. There's a time in camp where most rookies kind of hit that wall mentally, but he's pushed through that, and he's done an excellent job with the terminology, the verbiage. Will he make a mistake every now and then? Yeah, everybody does that, but he's done an excellent job.
There was a play in practice today, early in practice, where Alex was handed off and was already there. Was that on Niall?
It was a little bit of miscommunication. Alex has got to be more vocal and understand the situation, and then Niall has to listen to the play, especially when you get tired and a little fatigued. You got to understand the play, and obviously a critical situation back up.
Talk about this point in camp. A lot of you second-team guys have the dropsies today. Wiley and Bellamy and Newsom, the guys who need to catch the ball weren't. Is that concerning?
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things. One, they're thinking, they're pushing through a little bit of fatigue right now. We pushed them hard in the last couple of weeks, and sometimes just a lack of focus. But we expect everybody to catch the football. We expect the quarterback to put the ball in the money, and we still have confidence in those guys, and we expect them to make them again.
Doug, with Alex playing against the 49ers this week, I know it's a preseason game, but still the emotions are going to be high for him. Maybe you've seen any difference in him?
Not really. Alex's personality and mentality has just been even keeled. That's just what you're going to get with him. And he doesn't get too high or too low, and that's great for a quarterback to have. And I'm sure his emotions. Obviously back at Arrowhead will be our first game too, and emotions will run high there, but he'll settle in and get into the game plan and get into the game, and however long he plays, he'll play and he'll do well.
So you don't feel the need to dial him back in that regard this week, say anything to him at all?
Not at all. Just let him go play.
Did you ever play at Arrowhead Stadium?
Yes, I did. Played twice.
With who?
Green Bay.
Played
with Green Bay.
The Monday night game 1 year?
One was a Monday night. The other one was a Sunday afternoon. It was loud. Loud. It's a great place.
When football ever-evolving game, but when you look at this offense that you're teaching to these guys, how close is it to the offense that you learned when you went to Green Bay as a player?
It's similar. Similar. I say that because the core of this offense has stayed the same. Now, we may practice at a little different tempo, but we're using those same plays in our upbeat, tempo practices. So the core is still there. That's where all the principles of this offense. That's how you teach this offense, and then you can expand from there.
So if you pull the string on this offense, it goes back to Walsh in San Francisco.
There's no doubt.
So talk about the level of encouragement you got from that first drive.
It was a great thing to see, and the way we just orchestrated the whole thing and managed the whole thing. And our execution was, I don't want to say flawless, but it was good. It was good. Now, there were some things that we did wrong, but we learned from those. 14 plays to open a drive, whether it's preseason, regular season, it is great. We all feel good.
Watching Alex in these practices, he has one of those, sometimes a lost art for quarterback. He's a very good ball handler. He's very good at hiding and moving the ball around and so forth. As a former quarterback, is that something you just have to work on every single day?
You have to. We give no indicators to second-level defenders or safeties on defense, and whether you're handing the ball off and keeping your offhand to your belly, or two hands on the ball for a play fake, we strive perfection from that, and obviously it goes back to his college days when he was with Urban Meyer and how they taught ball handling there, and of course San Francisco. But it's a big part of what we do, and the movement game and play action pass is critical to that.
As a guy who watches a lot of quarterbacks and has over the last few years, is he as good as there is that you've seen at being able to give himself the extra half second with hand movement?
He does a nice job with that. He pays a lot of attention to his own detail and mechanics and fundamentals, and he's always looking to get better each day, and so we're throwing new things at him and continuing to teach that part of his game, and he is one of the best at doing it, and we'll just continue. He's great at the movement game, and we continue to use that strength.
Who was the best you ever saw? Boomer?
He was good. I know Peyton's really good at the play fake. He's always been real good, but he, again, like our guys, they spend time, and you have to spend time at it. And Alex does that with our guys, and we got to continue to get better though.
Doug, the former players, they call them the ambassadors group here, the Bobby Bells, the Ron Cherries, and some of these people. So again, as a former player and as a coach with this team, what's it mean to have these guys around? Do you pick their brains? Is it just ooze?
It's great to have them here. That's the history and the legacy of the Chiefs organization, and you know, anytime these guys come out and can be around practice, and our young guys can see that and just talk to them and pick up something from them is valuable.
You encouraging that?
Totally encouraging that, and our guys, they need to be around these guys more. They laid the path to where we are today, and so much appreciated.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.